Yes, good morning to all of you students. Good morning. Myself Vijay, and we are continuing the discussion of chapter number 15. And today we will see a very important topic of the chapter, that is the story of lightning. Topic 15.5. Okay, students. So as you can see the diagram, all of you, I hope all of you can see the diagram also. There is one diagram that is figure. It is figure 15.5. 15.5, all of you can see a diagram in which some clouds are shown, and you can see a lightning also. This is the diagram to show the lightning process. So all of you can see that the clouds which are present upwards, the clouds which are present at the top, they are having the positive charge, and the clouds which are present below, they have the negative charge. And since both the charges are opposite to each other, when the two oppositively charged comes near to each other, the phenomenon of discharging takes place. आपने भी कई बार discharging वाला process observe किया होगा ना? When the two oppositively charged come close to each other, the phenomenon of discharging takes place. And during the discharging process, the release of energy is there. Energy release होती है. And if the energy is released in the form of light and sound, this process is known as lightning. इसी को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Lightning बोलते हैं. ठीक है. So how the clouds get charged? First question is this: how the clouds get charged? And the second question is why the upper clouds get the positive charge while the lower clouds get the negative charge. First, first we will try to discuss the question, the answer of the first question, that how the charge is created. Now, all of you know, students, the water is evaporated from the seabeds or from the sources from the earth. Water जो है evaporate होता है ना, due to the water evaporation, and since it is light in weight, it rises up, है ना, it rises up in the atmosphere. जब वो ऊपर की तरफ rise हो रहा होता है ना, so due to the rubbing process, due to the rubbing of the molecules of water with each other, they get charged. And the clouds are also formed due to the water vapors and due to the winds, due to the flow of the winds. The clouds also move from here and there. And while moving, clouds also, I will say, they will rub each other. Clouds also rub each other. So due to this rubbing process, the clouds get charged. And when the two oppositively charged clouds come close to each other, we see the process of lightning. We see the process of lightning. कब हमें lightning का process visible होता है? जब दो oppositively charged clouds जो है एक दूसरे के पास में आते हैं. अब कई बच्चों को ऐसा लगा रहा सर ये चार्ज कैसे हुआ? चार्ज आपको हम चैप्टर के बिगिनिंग से पढ़ते हुए आ रहे हैं कि चार्ज इज ड्यू टू द फ्रिक्शन, है ना. फ्रिक्शन जो फोर्स होता है, जो फ्रिक्शन जो है वो दैट प्लेज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल इन फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द चार्ज. तो जब क्लाउड्स एक क्लाउड दूसरे क्लाउड्स पर और जो वाटर वेपर्स हैं जो ऊपर आ रहे होते हैं ना, उसके कारण जो एयर होती है, एयर में भी चार्ज प्रेजेंट हो जाता है, एयर भी चार्ज हो जाती है. बिकॉज जब एयर के मॉलिक्यूल और वाटर के मॉलिक्यूल अर्थ से ऊपर की तरफ आ रहे होते हैं, तो ड्यू टू द फ्रिक्शन दे आल्सो हैव द फ्रिक्शन बिटवीन देम, and due to it they also get charged. So when the oppositively charged clouds come close to each other, there is a release of the energy, and this release of the energy is in the form of light and sound, है ना. साउंड भी आपको सुनाई देती है और लाइटनिंग भी होती है, और इसी प्रोसेस को हम क्या बोलते हैं? लाइटनिंग बोलते हैं. दिस प्रोसेस इज नोन एज लाइटनिंग. So this is the first question we have discussed. One more question is there, and some of the students may be asking this: sir, why this clouds, the upper clouds are getting the positive charged and why the lower clouds are getting negative charged? And why the plants here or the earth के जो ऊपर का जो atmosphere है जो आपको यहाँ पे दिखाई दे रहा है, why it is getting the positive charge? So no problem, students. The scientists are still researching on it. Scientists are also trying to find the answer of this question. they also trying to find the answer of this question, why the top of the clouds are getting the positive charge and why the why the bottom clouds or the below jo clouds hote hain, they are getting the negative charge. They also not have the complete or the proper answer of this. That's why this question will be unanswered, है ना, ये unanswered ही रहेगा. The scientists are still researching on this particular topic, why they are getting a particular amount of charges, why the top clouds are positively charged and why the bottom clouds are negatively charged. This is the still the topic of discussion and research. डिस्कशन और रिसर्च इस पे चल रहा है अभी कंटिन्यू. लेट्स सी इसका आंसर कब तक मिलता है. चलिए स्टार्टिंग द रीडिंग ऑफ दिस पोर्शन, ऑल ऑफ यू सी 15.5. It is now possible to explain lightning. Very good. It is now possible to explain the lightning process in terms of charges produced by the rubbing. So all of you see. Yes, moving ahead. Yes, you learned in class 7th that during the development of thunderstorm, during the development of the thunderstorms, the air currents move upward while the water droplet moves downward. जब रेनिंग का जो प्रोसेस हो रहा होता है, जब रेनिंग का प्रोसेस हो रहा होता है, तो all of you know that water droplets are heavy, they will come downwards, and since air are light in weight, they will move upwards. And due to this motion, ये जो motion है upward और जो downward motion है, इसी के कारण there is a rubbing between the air molecules or the air currents and the water droplets. Air currents और water droplets में क्या होता है, rubbing होती है, और इसी rubbing के कारण उनमें charge create हो जाता है. And when the oppositively charged clouds or the earth and the cloud come close to each other, we see the process of lightning. Yes, so all of you can see these vigorous movement cause separation of charges. Separation of charges means they get the separate charges, and by a process not yet completely understood. All of you see what is written here, by a process not yet completely understood. ये जो process है कि how they are getting the opposite charges, this process is still not understood, but we know this thing कि they are getting the charges by rubbing each other. The positive charges collect near the upper edges of the cloud and the negative charges accumulate near the lower edges. There is accumulation of positive charge near the ground also. When the magnitude of the accumulated charge becomes very large, the air, which is normally a poor conductor of electricity, is no longer available no longer eligible, I will say, and no longer available or able to resist their flow. Negative and positive charges meet, producing streaks of bright light and sound. We see streaks as lightning. The process is called as electric discharge. ठीक है students, तो once again we will try to see this phenomena, how this phenomena happens, है ना. तो basically क्या होता है कि जब air raining का जब टाइम होता है, lightning we generally see at what time? Lightning हमें generally कब visible होती है, जब there are lots of clouds in the sky, and somehow maybe raining at some places. What happens generally, as the air is light in weight, air is moving in the upward direction, and the water molecules in the form of the rains, they are moving in the downward direction. So when this collision happens, when there is a rubbing between these water molecules and the air current, due to the rubbing process, they both get charged. And this phenomenon is still not understood, why the upper edges of the clouds get the positive charge and why the lower edges of the clouds get the negative charge. This is still the point of research and discussion. So as you can see, the upper ends of the clouds get the positive charge and the lower ends of the clouds get the negative charge. ठीक है, lower ends पे negative charge आ जाता है. So when the two oppositively charged clouds come close to each other, as you can see in the figure also, इस diagram में आप देख सकते हैं, जब दो oppositively charged clouds एक दूसरे के close आते हैं, तो due to the they release high amount of energy. When oppositively charged come contact to each other, they release high amount of energy. and this energy is released in the form of light and sound. You see the sparks, you see the process of lightning, you see the process of light. Generally, now some of the students may be asking this question, sir, how the light is traveling from the air, since air is the bad conductor of electricity. We have already seen this in previous chapter, that air is a poor conductor of electricity. It does not allow the electric current to flow through it. Then how the lightning process is, how the lightning is happening, है ना? जो lightning है वो cloud से लेकर earth तक कैसे आ जाती है ना? How it comes? Now listen students, there is a limit of resistance of electric charge. जैसे कि wood is a poor conductor of electricity, we all know, है ना? Wood it is a poor conductor of electricity, but there is still a limit. There is still a limit that to which only they can resist the electric flow of electric charge. एक पर्टिकुलर लिमिट है, वहां तक ही जो ये जो सब्सटेंस होते हैं, जो नॉन कंडक्टर्स जिन्हें हम बोलते हैं ना, वुड है, एयर है, जो नॉन कंडक्टर, उनकी भी एक पर्टिकुलर लिमिट होती है. उस लिमिट तक ही दे रेजिस्ट द इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज. अगर उस लिमिट से ज्यादा इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज हो, उस लिमिट से ज्यादा एनर्जी हो, तो दे विल नॉट एबल टू रेजिस्ट, दे विल नॉट एबल टू रेजिस्ट द इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज मोर. एट दैट टाइम द चार्ज विल फ्लो थ्रू देम, है ना, चार्ज उनमें से फ्लो हो जाएगा. सेम यहाँ पर यही होता है. एयर वैसे तो पुअर कंडक्टर है, इट विल नॉट जनरली अलाउ द इलेक्ट्रिक करंट टू पास थ्रू इट. लेकिन अगर इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज बहुत ज्यादा हो, है ना, बहुत ज्यादा चार्जेस हो आपस में, बहुत ज्यादा एनर्जी हो, तो इतनी ज्यादा एनर्जी को वो रेजिस्ट नहीं कर पाती है. दैट्स व्हाई द लाइटनिंग वी सी इन द स्काई, है ना. लाइटनिंग जो है क्लाउड्स के, अगर क्लाउड्स के क्लाउड से लाइटनिंग आ रही है, तो इट ट्रेवल टू द अर्थ आल्सो थ्रू द एयर, है ना, बिकॉज ऑफ द ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी इट है. बहुत ज्यादा अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी होती है. ज्यादा एनर्जी होने से एयर भी रेजिस्ट उसको है नहीं कर पाती है. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप दिस टॉपिक इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू, है ना. लाइटनिंग के प्रोसेस को हम क्या बोलते हैं? इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्चार्ज. क्या बोलते हैं? इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्चार्ज बोलते हैं. नाउ सम स्टूडेंट मे बी वंडरिंग व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्चार्ज. If two bodies, one is positively charged and one is negatively charged, they come close to each other, they will attract each other, है ना. Oppositively charged bodies क्या होंगे? एक दूसरे को अट्रैक्ट करेंगे. तो जैसे ही वो oppositively charged bodies एक दूसरे को अट्रैक्ट करेंगे, they will come in contact of each other. As soon as they will come in contact of each other, they will release their charges, है ना. मतलब charges आपस में क्या हो जाएंगे? न्यूट्रलाइज हो जाएंगे. चार्जेस विल बी न्यूट्रलाइज, और वी विल से बेटर टर्म हम क्या यूज करेंगे? इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्चार्ज. चार्जेस क्या हो जाते हैं? डिस्चार्ज हो जाते हैं. जब पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव क्या होते हैं? जब कांटेक्ट में आते हैं, एट दैट टाइम इलेक्ट्रिक क्या बोलते हैं? इलेक्ट्रिक का डिस्चार्ज होता है, चार्ज खत्म हो जाता है. सपोज जैसे कि हमने कई सारे जो एग्जांपल्स, जो एक्टिविटी परफॉर्म की थी, है ना, इन दोज एक्टिविटी इन विच वी आर रबिंग द सिल्क, वी आर रबिंग द ग्लास रॉड ऑन द सिल्क क्लॉथ. तो ग्लास रॉड पे पॉजिटिव चार्ज आ गया था, है ना, एंड द सिल्क क्लॉथ गेट द नेगेटिव चार्ज. एंड व्हेन दिस ग्लास रॉड is comes in contact of any other charged body, say a positively charged किसी बॉडी कांटेक्ट में आएगा, so after coming in contact they will be discharged, है ना. उनका जो पूरा चार्ज है that will be used or that will be converted into the energy. जो चार्ज है वो किस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा? एनर्जी में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा. ठीक है. सो दिस इज नोन एज इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्चार्ज. तो लाइटनिंग प्रोसेस बेसिकली क्या है? इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्चार्ज ही है. इट इज अ प्रोसेस ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्चार्ज ओनली. ठीक है. मूविंग अहेड इन द चैप्टर, ऑल ऑफ यू सी. यस, the process of electric discharge can occur between two or more clouds or between clouds and the earth. ये जो lightning का जो process हो रहा है, that is the discharge process. This process can takes place between two or more clouds भी हो सकता है, और between clouds and the earth. Clouds और earth में भी हो सकता है. ठीक है. एज यू हैव सीन, अर्थ के आसपास में जो एटमॉस्फेयर है, दैट इज व्हाट इज द चार्ज ऑन दैट? लाइक अर्थ पे तो कोई चार्ज होता नहीं ना. अर्थ इज नॉट हैविंग एनी चार्ज, नॉट हैविंग एनी चार्ज. सो जो डिस्चार्ज का जो प्रोसेस है, दैट मे हैपन, that may happens between the two or more clouds and the clouds and the earth also. That may happen between the two or more clouds and earth also. Today, we not get frightened by lightning like our ancestors did. Now we understand the basic phenomena. Scientists are trying hard to improve this understanding. However, lightning strikes could destroy life and property. It is therefore necessary to take measures and to protect ourselves. Okay. So in today's date, we generally know why the lightning happens. है ना? In the earlier time or in the our ancestors, है ना? उनको क्या लगता था कि this is the I will say the wrath of the gods. है ना? Gods are angry on human beings. That's why this is the way they are showing their angers in the form of lightning. But today we know the basic phenomena or basic process behind the lightning. Basically lightning का एक discharge है. It is not related to the gods, है ना? जैसे god से related नहीं है कि कोई anger दिखा रहे हैं god, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. It is just the basic phenomena of science in which it is an electric discharge process in which if the two oppositively charged clouds come close to each other, they will release the energy in the form of lights and sound. Similarly, if the two oppositively charged comes contact of each other, that we see the lightning process. Right? Now, lightning safety. So we have seen the process of lightning. I hope all of you have understood the process of lightning. If you have not understood it completely, so you not have to be blaming yourself, or if you have not understood the complete process of lightning, though this process is still under, I will say, research. It is also a topic of discussion. अभी भी ये फिनोमेना साइंटिस्ट भी इस फिनोमेना पे कि किस तरह से कंप्लीट पॉजिटिव चार्ज क्लाउड्स के अपर एजेस पे आ जाता है एंड व्हाई द क्लाउड्स लोअर एजेस गेट द नेगेटिव चार्ज. दिस टॉपिक इज स्टिल द पॉइंट ऑफ डिस्कशन and the research is going on, and we have to see the next topic, that is lightning safety. Lightning safety, all of you know that lightning may harm us, lightning may be lead to the death of the person. Lightning से death भी हो जाती है, हाउस डैमेज हो जाते हैं, मॉन्यूमेंट्स डैमेज हो जाते हैं, एनिमल्स की डेथ हो जाती है ना. तो लाइटनिंग से हमें जो है हाउ वी कैन प्रोटेक्ट आवरसेल्व्स इफ वी आर एट अ प्लेस इन ओपन फील्ड, और हम अपने घरों में हैं तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए. इफ वी आर एट आवर होम, व्हाट वी शुड डू ड्यूरिंग द लाइटनिंग प्रोसेस, और इफ वी आर इन ओपन फील्ड, what we should do at that time, and how should we behave, how we can protect our friends and family during this lightning process, है ना. तो किस तरह से प्रोटेक्ट करना है. There is some list of the steps that you can follow to overcome the lightning threat. Lightning के threat को overcome करने के लिए there are some steps that you can follow. All of you see, during lightning and thunderstorm, no open place is safe. No open place is safe. So all of you, first of all, you have to keep in mind that in the lightning process, you must be under some roof. Under some roof, you must be under some roof. You should not be at open places. Hearing thunder is an alert to rush to a safer place. As soon as you hearing the thundering, as soon as you hear the thunder, जैसे आपको आवाज आती है, lightning की आवाज आती है, at that time you should rush to your safer place, your safe house. You have to rush there. After hearing the last thunder, wait for some time before coming out of the safe place. So if you are at safe place, then you should be at that place only. आप वेट करें कब लाइटनिंग अच्छे से पूरी जो है ओवर हो जाए, उसके बाद में ही आपको थोड़ा वेट करना है, उसके बाद में ही then only you have to go out of the safe place. Now, how you can find a safe place? A house or a building is a safe place. If you are traveling by a car or by a bus, you are safe inside with windows and doors of the vehicles shut. If you are traveling in some bus or in car, so you during lightning process you must close your windows, all the windows of car, or if you are traveling in bus, close the windows of the bus also. In this way, you can protect yourself during the process of lightning. And if you are at home, then you have to remain at your home only. Now, do's and don'ts. All of you see what you have to do and what you not have to do during the thunderstorms or during the lightning process. First point, Open vehicles like motorbikes, tractors, construction machineries, open cars are not safe. Open fields जैसे कि open cars हैं, they are also not safe. Construction जो machineries हैं जो open होती हैं जैसे कि tractors हैं, they are also not safe. Motorbikes are also not safe. Okay. Open fields, tall trees, shelters in parks, elevated places do not protect us from lightning strokes. तो आप इनमें से किसी भी प्लेस पर हैं तो जल्दी से जल्दी किसी बिल्डिंग या हाउस में जो है आपको शेल्टर लेना चाहिए. Carrying an umbrella is not at all a good idea during the thunderstorms. So carrying an umbrella is also not a good idea. I will say it is not also not also a good idea to carry during the time of thunderstorms, because जो umbrella है, umbrella से भी जो thunderstorm है, that can be attracted by the umbrella also. Now, if in a forest, take shelter under shorter trees. Now, if you have a choice between two trees, that is, one is the shorter tree and one is the longer tree. Okay. Now, under which trees you should take the shelter? Since the longer tree will be very heavy or it may fall on you, so you should not take the shelter under a longer tree. Because longer tree maybe length अगर ज्यादा होगी तो it is very obvious कि जो lightning है वहां पे contact हो जाए. Lightning contact होने से उस जो ट्री है पर्टिकुलर वहां पे lightning हो सकती है. लेकिन अगर ट्री की लेंथ छोटी है, ग्राउंड के काफी पास में है, तो इट इज मच सेफर देन द लॉन्गर ट्री, क्योंकि उसकी हाइट ज्यादा है तो वो चार्ज को इजीली कैरी कर सकता है ना, इजीली चार्ज के कांटेक्ट में आ सकता है. लेकिन अगर ट्री की हाइट कम है, छोटी है, तो इट विल बी अ लेस प्रोबेबिलिटी कि द लाइटनिंग हैपेंस ऑन द शॉर्टर ट्रीज. And what other you should do when you are outside? If no shelter is available and you are in open field, stay far away from all the trees. Stay away from poles or others. किसी भी कोई heavy चीज है, poles है, trees है, उन सब से आपको क्या रहना है? दूर रहना है, because lightning जो है वहां पर हो सकती है. और जैसा आपको फिगर दिख रहा है, फिगर 15.6, इफ यू आर एट सम ओपन प्लेस, अगर आप सेफ प्लेस पे नहीं जा सकते हैं तो उस टाइम पे आपको क्या करना है, जो पोजीशन 15.6 में दी हुई, दैट पोजीशन यू हैव टू मेक. You neither have to take the shelter of trees, nor you have to take the shelter of any poles, है ना. कोई लॉन्ग जो पोल्स है या ट्रीज की शेल्टर नहीं लेना है, बिकॉज lightning can strike there also. ठीक है ना. तो you have to just see the position figure 15.6. This is the quite safer position. Okay. Do not lie on the ground. Instead, squat low on the ground. Place your hands on your knees with your head between the hands. This position will make you the smallest target to be struck. Now, if you will lie on the ground, your body will be like this. The length of the body is this much only. So it is the probability that the lightning may strike. Lightning may strike at the ends. But if you have just rolled your body like this, अपनी बॉडी को इस तरह से रोल कर लिया है, तो आपकी बॉडी का जो सरफेस एरिया है ना, the surface area which is in the contact of the air, क्योंकि एयर में लाइटनिंग स्ट्राइक कर सकती है, इस पोजीशन में आपकी बॉडी का जो सरफेस एरिया है, दैट इज वेरी मिनिमाइज्ड, बहुत ही मिनिमाइज हो गया है, बहुत ही कम हो गया सरफेस एरिया. तो इस टाइम पे लाइटनिंग एयर से आपकी बॉडी पे स्ट्राइक करे, इसकी जो प्रोबेबिलिटी है बहुत ही मिनिमाइज हो जाती है. सो दीज आर द डूज दैट यू कैन डू व्हेन यू आर आउटसाइड योर होम. व्हेन यू आर आउटसाइड योर होम, एट दैट टाइम यू कैन फॉलो दीज स्टेप्स. But if you are inside the home, what you should do during the lightning process? अगर lightning हो रही है तो what are the do's? What are the do's you can do at the time of lightning inside the house? Lightning can strike telephone cords, electrical wires, and metal pipes. Do you remember lightning is an electrical discharge? Yes. During a thunderstorm, contact with these should be avoided. So if you should avoid your contact with all the electric wires, all the metal pipes in your house. अगर आप अपने घर में हैं और लाइटनिंग का फिनोमिना हो रहा है, बाहर बहुत ज्यादा लाइटनिंग हो रही है, तो जो इलेक्ट्रिक जो अप्लायंस है, इलेक्ट्रिक जो वायरिंग है आपके घर में, उससे थोड़ा सा डिस्टेंस मेंटेन करें। प्लस अगर जो मेटल पाइप्स हैं उनसे भी थोड़ा सा क्या है, डिस्टेंस मेंटेन करें। During a thunderstorm, contact with these should be avoided. It is safer to use mobile phones and cordless phones. Now, it is a myth. Some of the people always used to say that during the lightning process, you should not use your mobile. Lightning process में मोबाइल यूज नहीं करना चाहिए, ऐसा नहीं है। मोबाइल इज अ कॉर्डलेस, it is wireless. So since it is wireless, so it is not very harmful, I will say, to use the mobile phones during the lightning process. However, it is not wise to call up a person who is receiving your phone through a wired phone. अगर किसी wired phone में है, if you are using a wired phone, then you should avoid the use of the phone if the phone is wired. Bathing should be avoided during the thunderstorm to avoid contact with running water. Electrical appliances like computers, TVs, etc. should be unplugged. Electrical lights can remain off. They do not cause any harm. Okay, student. So these are the do's and don'ts of the lightning. What you should do during the lightning when you are outside your home, and what you should do and don'ts during the lightning process when you are not at home. Okay, students, so this is it for today. I hope you have understood the things which I have explained in today's session. I hope you find it interesting, and you have understood the process of lightning, and you have also seen the safety measures during the lightning process. And if you will ever see the lightning process जो हो जनरली हम देखते ही हैं, तो you have to follow all these instructions. अगर आप घर में हैं तो इलेक्ट्रिक अप्लायंस से, मेटल रॉड से, मेटल पाइप से थोड़ा डिस्टेंस बना के रखिए, ठीक है ना। एंड इफ यू आर यूजिंग अ वायर्ड फोन, तो अवॉइड द यूज ऑफ द वायर्ड फोन. अगर आपके जो अप्लायंस, टीवी अप्लायंस, इफ दे आर रनिंग, यू शुड हैव टू अनप्लग देम. फैन चल रहा है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लाइटिंग चल रही है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लेकिन जो इलेक्ट्रिक अप्लायंस जैसे टीवी है, रेफ्रिजरेटर्स है, जिनमें अर्थिंग वाला पॉइंट आता है ना, उसको आप अनप्लग कर दें. दैट इज वेरी गुड. दैट विल बी, द अप्लायंस विल बी प्रोटेक्टेड by doing these steps. Okay, students, that's all for today's discussion. In tomorrow's session, we will see a lightning conductor, and then we will start the topic earthquake. Okay, students, I hope you have enjoyed today's session. Thank you very much for joining the class.